on today's episode of Based After Dark.
When I saw you react to that message, spreadsheet champion here, I said, this little fuck, bro. This little fucking...
No, we all...
I literally said in the channel, I said it's free, why wouldn't I go?
Hey, man, I'm not saying anything, dude. I'm married. For the record, never send me close-up pictures of vaginas.
You're in a candy shop right now. Like, go, just pick what you want. Like, you're good-looking guy,
You
too.
just
Like,
wanted to listen to the music. Buddy.
Dude, I would have felt weird if I
Why
was
aren't
a
you
gay
fucking
man,
people
doing
right
that
now,
shit.
buddy?
I think
that guy.
No. Looking
Better
back
fuck
on
with
it,
these
dude.
guys better this night.
Bro,
You're not hanging out
looking
with me
back
anymore.
on it, I think I might have even, like, over-allied myself. Like, I was like, dude.
Based.
After Dark. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Based After Dark Season 2, Episode 51. I am Tasty Life, joined by my lovely compatriots. We have Hamzy, IRL, we have T-Papa Slice, we have Mr. Prison Joe, and a fresh, beautiful face, but a longtime friend, Mr. Reed. Welcome in. Before we start, of course, a giant thank you to our 256 patrons. Shout out. I've got some Teslas I got to pay off, dude, so we appreciate you very, very much. Did I miss anything? Are we good?
Dude, you did fantastic.
I think that's it.
Thank
I think that's it.
Thank you.
Reed, you drinking high noon right now? Can we get some product placement there? What we got?
Here we go.
See that
Get
again?
the
You're not
watermelon.
fucking slick, buddy. Okay,
Watermelon
I'm an alcoholic.
high
I can
noon.
see that. Very nice.
Are we
Watermelon?
sipping? What are you
Okay.
guys drinking? Dude, I got a Waterloo, man.
I'm drinking a Bang. That's how you know it's been a day.
Okay.
I
Late
have
night
a
Bang.
Monster Energy and a Chobani Greek yogurt. That's what I'm on right now.
I've got a ghost because I can't find Bang.
How am I the only one drinking right now? What the fuck?
That's what I was
Hey.
literally about to say, dude. My
Well,
fucking god.
okay.
Yeah. What?
I've only got a couple
Nothing
hundred,
against you,
so.
Hamzy.
Hamzy just got up.
It wasn't
Hamzy's a
implying-
trooper
No,
today. He
I do
already
have
came
a
on
feel
here.
well.
Tequila flask.
No,
but-
you already don't feel well, man. Don't let me peer pressure you into this.
No,
Dude, that's
I-
gonna kill the
Alcohol kills
germs.
germs.
It's gonna kill the
Yeah.
germs. Yeah.
That's what
It's
I'm
gonna
doing,
get rid of
yeah.
us. It'll be fine. He'll be
Dude,
fine.
have we
It
had
kills it
Reed
from
on the
within.
cast before or
No,
no?
this is my
I
first
don't
time
Thank
think
on.
God.
You say thank God. Is that what you
Hey,
say?
Tyler. Anyways, I'm gonna move on from that, but maybe we'll revisit that later.
Tyler.
Yeah.
No, it's you guys
Who's
just
that?
started.
I'm so happy you ripped into a Tyler, bro. That was good.
That sounded
First
neat,
time on,
actually.
though, you know, really is you. We had to scrape the barrel today, but it's good to have you here. Like, how you doing, man?
Figure it out, man.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, no, you guys had just started this right after I joined base, right after I got invited. And then I got a blowjob and left you guys. It was a good blowjob, but I got a blowjob and I left you guys for 2 years.
Fucking-
Can
let's
we-
launch
fuck
into that.
you, Reed,
I think
dude.
this is
Wait.
What the fuck
Wait,
happened,
Joe,
man? What's wrong with you?
We were
I'm
supposed
sorry.
to talk about this in Orlando. You asked me to when I was in one of your kick streams under Slim Penis alias, and we never did. So yeah, I think we can get into it. I think we
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you mean on a podcast, Orlando, or like you wanted a bro to bro about it? Is
He
this
wanted
like,
to,
is this
he
top
mentioned a bro to
secret?
bro, like very drunk conversation at night.
This sounds like a good bro to bro conversation, but unfortunately,
I'm
since
pretty
we all forgot, you gotta do it on
Yeah,
public
I think
stage
I
now.
almost had
Yeah,
it with
that's
you at
fine.
one point, and I was like 1 second, and then I just like got more drunk.
You're like, there's probably a better story to hear.
You know,
Hamzy
it's
started
it's better
peer
here
pressuring
now.
us into playing Flip Cup is what happened. Yeah.
So I met this woman, really beautiful, right? Really cool, funny, fucking crazy, like crystal woman, right?
Love that.
Meth or quartz?
Can we get like
courts,
before
yeah.
you get
Maybe
into this
both.
story? Can we get just a brief like your like I guess history in the RuneScape section? I guess people who don't, for
Yeah.
anybody listening who
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
know you, maybe just a brief, just brief.
Yeah,
Just
so
kinda
for the
how-
majority
how
of
you
people
got to
watching this.
how you got to Crystal Girl, like what led you to that point to where you really just we really fucked up because you just abandoned us, dude, and I'm still like a little bit upset about it. I think.
I'm sorry. I literally feel bad. I'm laughing, but I feel a little bad. I don't know, I've been in the community for a long time. I used to be good at the game. I'm now horrific. And I keep, I'm just so lucky
Cheers.
that I have the support because I keep coming back to the game, and for some reason people keep wanting me around, so I'm happy with that. But to answer your question, Joe, 7 years of depression is what led me to the Crystal Woman. I was so vulnerable. It was like a goth girl could have taken such easy advantage of me at that point.
Was
I
she
think
French by chance?
She was Icelandic.
Okay, well
That's up there. That's up there.
You
yeah.
know?
Dangerous and close. but I don't think he knows what we're talking. I don't think he gets the reference.
He doesn't. I just make it for us so we could prepare ourselves just in case.
That's good. You don't want to know the reference. It'll break your soul. It'll make you feel like whatever you went through was like preferable by 100 times. I promise.
That sounds kind of nice, actually.
Yeah,
if you'd
it's
like
like
to make
breaking a
me
mirror
feel a
or
little
something.
better.
Could be another 7 years of depression for you. So we're not going to tell you that one, but
Cool.
you go
Sounds good.
on.
Yeah.
God, how deep do I want to go into this? I'm trying to figure that out.
Dude,
it's because you don't need to know all my fucking
we got
relationship
time,
issues
buddy.
and
Do you know
stuff.
what podcasts are?
Okay, not
Balls
really.
deep,
I mean,
baby.
it's my first time on, so
Keep it under 90 minutes, bud.
And if you
That's
say
all.
RuneScape more than 3 times, we're gonna kill you. I mean, so good luck.
RuneScape.
Whoa.
Well, he said more than 3. You're at your cap, buddy. All
He
right.
did say he was depressed.
Like I said, that was 7 years ago, but anyways, now I've got one in the chamber. I say one time, and Prison Joe just blows my brains out. But
Better than
so
your back.
no, she was great.
Let
The
him
sex
continue
was
the
fucking
story.
incredible. Like she sucked the soul out of me once, and I just forgot about my fucking computer. Like my gaming desktop just stopped existing to me. I wanted to do things like go out into nature. And I wanted to eat healthy, and I wanted to work out, and really just things that are really against my morals and my, how I view life. So she really fucked me up a little bit, man. I'm really glad to be back. We broke up, and then I tried to get back into RuneScape, right? And it was
When
dude,
was this?
Uh,
What's the timeline here?
Is that 2 fucking years ago?
Yeah, I would
A
say
little-
it should have
little
been
over a year ago.
2022 is when you kind of disappeared, I think.
Probably a little over a year ago we broke up, and then I tried to get back into RuneScape, man, and I could not complete a farm run. Like I didn't even get all my tellies out of the bank. I did like 3 fucking herb spots, and so I ended up picking up painting instead to just try and have fucking something. And then a couple months went by.
Are you just painting on a canvas? The pussy was like that?
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
real,
Pussy
dude.
is the
That's real.
canvas.
This is one of my more recent
Hey,
ones.
bro.
Your art. He's pretty good, dude. You're pretty good.
It's okay. I haven't
Actually.
been for
The
very
pussy
long, but-
helped.
Hey, me and T-Papa love pussy. These other 2 guys, not so much. So it's okay, yeah?
It's a visual thing,
Okay.
buddy. You know,
Okay.
it's pride also.
Well,
Wait,
can we can split the call of that? Because I talked to Tasty about. Well, let me preface this. On the Patreon cast last week, we were discussing the aesthetic appearance of a vagina and if it like gets you bricked up, if it gets you going. Just the vagina by itself. Me and T Papa said yes, it gets us bricked up. AMG said no. It's like
No?
it's kind of the full thing. Like it's like he wasn't saying no. Like he didn't think it's like bad or anything. He just was like, I need like the full thing. He said just alone, it doesn't really do much for me. Tasty agreed
You're
with
taking
Hamzy.
words and
Okay.
making them into other words.
That's what you. There's not.
we-
Okay,
okay.
what'd
We
you
should
say?
let
What'd you
them-
say
we
then,
should let
dude?
them explain. We should let
Yeah,
them
go
explain
on.
their point.
Go on, then.
Okay,
That's
wait,
what I
say it
heard.
as
Can
if
we-
we said like
Can
we don't
we
like
let-
pussy, man.
Good thing it's
Let
recorded.
Reed
Go
finish
listen to
this.
it on the last podcast.
Yeah, throw it back to me, Max. Sure.
It will
Let's-
be these opinions right here, okay?
Listen, bro.
We'll get into this. I want to hear Reed's story. I want to hear.
He's so scared. He's so
I
scared to get into it.
can't.
There you
No.
go.
I will get into it, but I need to make sure my boy Reed is okay. Where did you meet this girl, Reed? Where did she come
So
from?
at a bar, it's like it's a
God.
sandwich shop. It's a stoner sandwich shop and bar. It's red
Sheba
flag from the
Hut.
start, man. It was Sheba Hut. Yes, I met her at
Yeah.
Sheba Hut.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, no, but like I've met a lot of my really good friends at that Sheba Hut. I love that place to death.
What?
Yes, no, I like the bartenders there. I'm really good friends with them. Actually, one of them just moved to Florida. I'm kind of sad about that, but I met some really cool people there. That being said, am I looking in the right places? No. Probably not. But so I went through the painting, went through trying to find some other things, and because painting takes for fucking ever. So I figured anyways, Joe, I figured I'd try and find something that took even longer. And so I finally got back into RuneScape about 6 months ago. And then, Whale was like, are you going to Orlando? Like, what are you talking about? And I looked at the Discord channel and everything and decided to go, and we're kind of back now. I'm addicted to the game. I love playing the game. I love
Okay,
streaming.
well
and I love the
let's talk
community.
about
All
that
right, yeah.
first. Okay, let's talk about you. First off, okay, we post this saying in the Discord. We haven't heard from you in months.
Maybe years.
Months.
Maybe years.
I mean, yeah.
Year
If
and
you
a
want to
half.
get
About
a
a
little
year and a half.
dramatic, I could probably say a year.
It's more
you know?
than
That's
than
okay.
12 months. That's for sure.
And so you don't say nothing. So we post this in here, and we're like, hey guys, we're gonna do an event in Orlando. It's if you want to stay at the place, it's free. Guess who shows up?
How the fuck am I not gonna?
Guess who comes scurrying out of the crystal gutter? This fella right here.
How am I not gonna? So
He's paying for it now.
When I came back, I saw the Discord channel. And I didn't even look at it. I was like, I can't fucking afford that right now. Like I'm finishing up my sleeve and everything around that time period. I can't afford that. I'm in Whale's stream and he says, Reed, you're going to Orlando. I have no idea what he's talking about. I look at the channel and I'm like, dude, I couldn't go. Like it's paid for by the podcast. I've never been on the podcast, right? Like that doesn't feel right to me.
Valid.
And
still came, dude.
Moral.
You're still there. What changed? What happened?
So what he said was,
I can't do it. I'm so. I feel so bad. I'll come.
No,
but I'm gonna feel so bad.
Because when I saw you, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I saw you react to that message, spreadsheet champion here, I said, this little fuck, bro. This little fucking.
No. We all.
I literally said in the channel, I said it's free. Why wouldn't I go?
We were getting ready to film a podcast, and we went and looked to see what we reacted. We're like, motherfucking Reed's pulling up, dude. We haven't talked to Reed in 2 years.
So I told him, I was like, I don't feel comfortable, and he's like, but we want you there. So I sat on that for a few days, and then I decided to go.
I was okay. So let me tell you this. I was kind of like, well, this is weird, but also I was like, well, I can fucking interrogate him now because he's gonna be there, so it's okay. He's gonna pay for it one way or another, dude.
Yeah. So, I tried to make up for it some way to get Uniques to come. That didn't fucking work. Max, you set me up for failure. On that.
What do you mean I set you up for failure?
You should do it.
Okay,
and then as soon as I asked, and he was like, no, you were like, yeah, I knew he was gonna say no.
He bought me a couple drinks and a couple Ubers, so like you're good in my book.
Yeah, I still feel like I should do more, but yeah, no, I'm glad to be back in the community. I mean, it's a pleasure to be a part of this. It's very cool.
You tried to buy Unique's plane ticket, is what he was talking about. He was really drunk and he messaged me and he was like, dude, trying to get Unique's to come, dude. The house is free. I'll pay for his plane ticket, dude. There's no way he could say no. And I was like, yeah, fucking try it, dude. Shoot your shot. Unique's, of course, said no, but it was a good try. I knew
it was the second there
no.
I thought he would come. But it didn't last very long.
Well, I'm glad you came. You're one of my favorite people to meet. I had a good time with you. I think we actually hung out a good bit. So
yeah, no, we had a couple good conversations too. It was a pleasure to meet all of y'all. But yeah, thank you for having me.
For sure.
Am I wild for saying this? But was Orlando kind of calm, like relative to the rest of our trips? Was it kind of calm?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I think just because the first couple days there was just something going on, something seemed to be missing. Possibly there was something that was not in the house for a couple days, so I feel like that.
What was it?
It was me. I was up in Fort Lauderdale.
Well, that's true. Tasty wasn't there. He was, drinking martinis on the beach with his dad, and there was also a lack of just some energy.
They did both arrive around the same time, though.
Yeah. No, I walked in the house, dude, and Bodie pulled me aside. He's like, Trip's been fucking shit until you got here, mate. And I was like,
well, fuck us then.
Yeah. For you might listen, it's our good friend Adam.
The people, the commoners know him as, but we call him Adam. But he goes by Bodie,
we're very, very close. He hasn't talked to us since Orlando. We're close though. We're really.
That's not true, dude. I message him on Twitter every day. We talk about Chartreuse exclusively.
I was gonna say it was the first few days. I think like Friday is when we kind of like took off and kind of went. That's when kind of like I guess the bender you could say started. Friday, like the week that Epcot day, I feel like is what really kicked it off.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sent us into the deep spiral, and then it just felt like it felt like Friday came and then the trip was over. That's how I felt because the first few days we had a lot of activities, we were doing a lot of stuff. And then those last few days was a blur, spent too much money at dinner twice, and then a blur, and then we were gone. So, but awesome trip. I look forward to where we decide to go next year. And now I guess we got to get to maybe planning something because they have officially canceled RuneFest. We're I think a lot of us were planning to go to that.
Postponed it.
So now I guess I'm going. I was going to go to San Diego TwitchCon regardless, but I guess I'm just going to extend the trip, just go a little bit longer instead of just going for a few days.
Yeah.
So what do you guys going to do?
Actually, if they do delay RuneFest to like beginning of next year, that kind of fucks our like flow of the way our trips have been working out. We always do like one big thing, TwitchCon. It's always been TwitchCon so far, but I mean, this was going to be RuneFest
I
usually in the
really
fall.
don't.
and then
I'm
we do
very
like our own
upset.
trip in the like
No, it
usually
will
first half of
fuck
the year.
me. It will fuck me if they do that with RuneFest because I'm supposed to go to the Philippines for Mel's sister's wedding in February. So like, I'll
Also,
be gone. I won't make
England in like winter.
Yeah.
Like late
Yeah.
winter?
All
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
all the
Birmingham.
Englanders are
Birmingham
upset.
in late
the
winter?
worst part of England.
I think they're just saying, because what do they say? They said early 2025. Technically, to British people, early can be April or May. I think they can swing that. So,
You know what they're gonna do? I guarantee they're just gonna flat out cancel it. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Well, that's what
even
they should have done.
Yes.
that's what they should have done. Even with like 6-7 months to plan an event of that size, like that's not enough. You need like almost a full year. You need like 9-10 at the very minimum. So they're gonna have one little road bump on the way. And they're just going to be like, well, we got to delay it 3 more months. And then it's just going to be 4 months before the next year's RuneFest would have been anyway. So they're just going to cancel it. That's my guess. But also, I'm kind of hoping that a little bit, a little tiny bit, dude.
The people that we've talked to from the UK, they're so pissed that it's in Birmingham during those months. Like they say it's going to be shit. Like they're not hyping it up at all now. And they really should have just canceled. The postponing is like putting a Band-Aid on something that needed stitches.
I understand that sentiment though. Imagine if it was in America and they're like, oh yeah, we're doing it in Arkansas, Little Rock. Like imagine if that was the location. How embarrassed would you be? Like, oh, guys, maybe go next year, man. That's what I'd be saying. Like, I kind of feel like that's the vibe because like every person from there that I've talked to, they're all like embarrassed that it's in Birmingham. They're like literally anywhere else. It's like except that place. So.
I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to seeing like a real authentic place, you know?
Yeah, like
Real
going to a
shit.
Waffle House, right?
What do you mean,
know?
by that, dude? What do you think an authentic British place?
I
we
don't know,
drop
not like
shitty.
a tourist, not like a touristy place.
Dude,
you
we
know?
drop any of us in that place for like a week. Hamzy's the only person with a job by the end of that week. Okay, like I know that. You know, that's what I do.
Real. That's
I'm
true.
not
I
getting
think
a job
there's a
in
market
Birmingham.
for me for prostitution or
You're getting
something.
killed,
But
buddy.
I don't think
Not
you want
getting a
those
job.
clients, Reed.
me neither.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
TwitchCon's probably gonna pop this year. Then I guess.
Listen, I enjoyed San Diego much more than Vegas.
Yeah.
Probably because there's not casinos everywhere. But San Diego was really nice when we did go. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. It'll be a good time. So, and you know, we'll see what happens. Are all of you guys planning to go? All 4 of you, or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had like 4 potential trips planned for the rest of the year, but I canceled the one that was supposed to happen in July because I was like, I'm gonna have RuneFest and a bunch of other shit and TwitchCon and Bodhi's birthday, and then RuneFest got canceled, so now it's just basically the RuneFest thing or the TwitchCon thing.
When is it?
I actually am not going.
So,
You're not
Dude!
gonna
You're not gonna
No.
go?
What?
Yeah,
Hamilton?
yeah. No,
Why not?
I got my boy's wedding, dude, that weekend. I forgot.
This is Sammy again?
Fuck.
No, Sammy never had a
Okay.
wedding, dude. That was
just-
that was Sammy's 30th, bro.
I don't know if he's getting married and he had to go out, go out in style. I wasn't sure. Are you
Nah,
gonna go,
man.
Reed? Are you planning to go?
I have no clue. I think what I should do is not do that. Trying to get my finances better. Just get into a kind of a better place. I have this other car. I have 2 cars right now. One of them, the engine blew up on it, and it'd be a much better choice to not do that and get rid of the other car and like be in a better place. But fuck, I really want to go, man. Especially with RuneFest being canceled.
Just don't go to dinner with that guy. Well, he's positioned under me on this call, but you know what I'm talking about. Just don't go
Is
to
it-
dinner with him. You'll be fine.
I think I still need to send you some more
Dinner with
money.
Hamzy is fine. I can't believe you'd say that.
I think I still owe you something.
Dude, dinner with
I'll get with
Hamzy
you after
is
this.
sick. Like, I feel like I have to go out of my way to spend money at that dinner, you know? So thanks, man. Appreciate that. Also,
Yeah,
are you okay? Hamzy is honestly, shout out to Hamzy if you're listening. He felt like shit today, but he came on, and that's, that's commendable. That's respectable. He's here, you know? And if
Yeah,
you look
I'm a
around, you can
little- I'm a
see
little
who's
sick.
not here. A lot of people. So thanks for being here, but we love you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Krylax has taken an extended vacation from the podcast for a little bit. He's technically my neighbor now. It's a 2-hour drive, but he is technically my neighbor. He moved to my state.
I was gonna say I told him, I was like, I know he's gonna be gone. I know he's gonna come back, but definitely we should get one where you guys double mic it, like he did with T Papa.
Oh, yeah,
that
for
was
sure.
that was sick. So
Well, dude, his off days are Wednesdays, which are when we record. A little behind the scenes action.
Well,
So like,
that
it's
works
not
out
a
great.
crazy drive
Yeah.
down for him. It's like maybe an hour and a half. It'd be super sick to do that too.
Yeah, the one-time thing would be good, I think. I did want to go back to the girl, Reed. I had a couple questions.
Yeah, let's hear 'em. Let's hear 'em.
You know, I interrupted you. I was getting very excited. We've had a lot of discourse this week about the pussy questions, so we'll get back to that though. But I did want to ask. So this girl, she gave you a blowjob, and you just kind of disappeared. So what went wrong? Like, when did you realize? When did you realize it was like things were not gonna work out? If you don't mind talking about it, you don't have to. You don't want to.
Yeah, dude, I mean, you know me. I don't give a shit. Okay. I used to not care, but I'll talk about whatever. But she had she had a very avoidant attachment style. She would deal with her shit by herself, and I needed reassurance and stuff like that. And it became clear to me that she wasn't willing or able to meet my needs. And it wasn't the type of relationship I wanted. And then I got unhappy, and I genuinely I started to lash out, not in awful ways, but I'd start arguments that didn't need to get started, and it just kind of, we started building resentment towards each other, and then the relationship ended. But I wish nothing but the best for her, and I'm kind of glad it happened, because I learned a lot about myself during it. She broke the fuck out of my heart, and then I let her do it again. But yeah, I learned a lesson from that. I won't let her do that to me again. But yeah, no, I think it was a good thing overall, and I'm glad to be back in a better place than I was before.
That's so mature.
That was very beautiful.
Yeah, I was hoping you know why I asked is because I was just in the off chance that you had some real things to say. What Hamzy brought up one of his
exes from the 5 dudes
day,
she blew, that's a different story though. It was really the emotional issue, but.
Is that a joke? I can't tell.
That's a lot of dudes.
You should have led with that one, dude.
She's one of only a handful.
I don't want to know.
She's one guy. One guy's. All right, 5. That's a lot. That's a high number. So that's good. That's good.
Can I share my favorite Reed memory?
I'd love that.
Okay, my favorite. So. Back in the day, we would just sit in the base Discord and we would play Counter-Strike, and that's kind of how this podcast evolved. Okay, we'd sit in there and we'd play Counter-Strike. We'd chill. We'd banter around, and we're like, hey, we should record it. Boom. Anyway, so one day
Can I stop you real quick?
Sure.
Before you get into this, I just want to say that I remember those times, and Reed, you fucking sucked that game, dude.
I was horrific. I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
I thought that they were bad. Watching, I would literally watch you while I was doing something. I was like, "Holy fuck, dude! I might be better at Reed." I've played this game in 7 years. Sorry, go on though.
Okay. So then we're sitting there, and it's Reed's first night playing with us, and I'm almost 99% positive we're on Dust 2. We finish up, and Reed gets a chest, and Reed decides to open up the chest, dude. And he's sitting there, and we're all in call, and he goes, I just got gloves. Are those good? This is his first game. His first fucking game in years, dude. And for those who do not know, gloves are worth I think you looked those up immediately. They were $400 now.
They're $439. I still have it. Yep. I should probably sell those. I don't know how.
Sold those?
And then I really
should. They might be worth a lot more.
Yeah, they might be worth a lot more
I would
now.
sell those immediately.
I'd go look.
I just clicked on Steam so fucking fast.
Yeah, and it was just he didn't even know what he got, and we're all just sitting there wait, you said you just got gloves? What? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna sell them. I'm glad you didn't sell them, dude. I have held slight resentment for you since that happened. That.
I can tell from all of your comments towards me on this podcast so far.
I think that me and T-Papa have both held resentments against you, bro. I feel better though now. I feel like this is good therapy for me.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, no, I hope you get it out, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
No, Reed's my favorite, but yeah, and then literally he gets those gloves. And then we do not hear for him for how long? He just disappears.
Was it after the gloves? I didn't realize the correlation.
It was close.
It's I sold the gloves and just bought some meth. You didn't hear from me for 3 weeks.
It was crazy. And then he disappears. Anyways, that's my favorite Reed story.
If you make a new RuneScape account, can you name it Gloves and a Blowjob? That'd be sick.
Oh my God.
Gloves and a blowjob would go hard, yeah.
Actually, I got an idea.
That'd be an idea. That would be good for sure. Okay, can we get back to the question now? I think I'm ready.
The pussy question? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready to defend my position on this one.
Well, you go ahead and say what you're gonna say, okay?
Okay, here's the thing. It's not if you send me like a close-up picture of just a vagina, you're telling me that gets you going. Is this the predication of the argument? Is that
Depends on the
going?
vagina.
Yes,
That's valid.
For sure.
That's
Depends
valid.
on the vagina.
Valid, yeah.
For sure. Like if that depends. Obviously, if you send me some fucking that's been through the grater, bro. If you send me something from, a
Not
part of the
that
street you don't want to see.
All
All
okay.
ladies are beautiful.
Comparison
First of
to
all,
like a titty picture,
Yeah, bro.
or like an
Okay, and if you
picture,
put
they call that
8
gyatsos.
If you put 8 photos of a penis in front of a woman, and a couple of them were micro penises, I don't think that they would probably look too fondly upon those. No disrespect. If we have any listeners out there who do have a micro penis, I'm sorry. That sucks. There's not really much else to be said besides that, but that does suck. I'm sorry that happened to you. But yes, I would say if it is, if it is of, redeeming qualities, it looks appetizing when you say T-Papa, that it would probably break you up.
Hey, man, I'm not saying anything, dude. I'm married. For the record, never send me close-up pictures of vaginas. I'm on Prison
right.
Joe's team, but I'm not an
Send
active player,
them to
bro.
me, and then I will send them to T-Papa privately.
Don't send
Hey
me
man,
any
are
of
you
those.
around Annie right now? I'm about to send you the
Bro.
sick close-up.
Yeah, for the record, I used to play for the team. I'm no longer active. I'm settled down. So, but yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
I'm
the
definitely on
assistant
team.
coach, bro. I mean, I'm manning the ship out here, but
That's fine. Yeah, no, but I am on Team PJ on this one. Yeah.
I'm
Reed, what do you
I'm
think?
not on the team. If it's like a just a close up and it's like super nice, I'd be like, cool, that's pretty
Good
nice.
one. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go like jerk off to it.
What the fuck?
I don't like the
I
way you're
might.
making us like perceived right
might.
now.
It's gonna
about,
like I'm not gonna
Listen,
immediately
bro, you
go
dug your
jerk
own
off
grave.
too. First of all,
And I'm gonna
but-
keep shoveling.
Okay, it's not bad, but it is the lowest on my totem pole of preference. You know?
Yeah.
You know what
Okay.
I mean?
So you asked me, Joe, about this question, and so I've got a question for Hamzy. And was it just Hamzy and Tasty that?
Yeah, they're
So
kind
Jake
of
was
like
also
they're not
fighting
full.
for
They're
it,
not
but he's
fully
not
in on the
here.
train here. They're just kind of
So-
like they appreciate it, but not as much as me and T-Papa appreciate.
How
it.
much
So-
do you guys love eating pussy?
I love it.
I
More than
fucking
any,
love eating
probably
pussy.
more than
I feel
any
like
of you
once
guys.
I started
Probably
to
more
love
than
eating
any
pussy-
of you
Bro,
guys.
someone
I'm
messages
sure you
in my
do.
chat,
Sure you
dude.
do,
Someone
buddy.
came in my chat. I was streaming and
I
said,
feel like
"Hamzy
as soon
got
as I started to love eating pussy, that's when I was like, damn. Some are different than others, right? You know,
Let me tell
No,
you
that's
real
how
quick,
you
let me tell
know.
real quick.
That's how
Hold
you
on,
know
let me
I
tell
have
you
like
real quick. Dude,
a valid opinion on this, dude.
I was
No,
literally streaming.
that's true.
I was
no,
literally
yeah, I think
streaming.
that's fair. Yeah.
I was streaming the other day, and someone came in there. Literally, all they said was, "Hamzy got his ass ate and really switched up, bro."
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
I had completely forgot about that whole topic we talked about on the podcast, and someone
I did
came,
too.
And someone came into the stream and they were like, "Dude, I'm completely with you on the pussies with Prison Joe," and I was like,
Dude, I had a lot of people like they were coming in there. They were saying disparaging things about the.
I didn't know there was gonna be this
they're-
much discourse
They
on this
forgot,
whole
bro. They're
thing.
not playing for the right team anymore. They forgot where they came from. Bro. I was like, bro, it's not that deep, I don't think, but that's pretty good. I like this.
Yeah, see, that's my only problem.
Alright.
Is like you guys are painting us with this like image that like, oh, you don't
There's-
like. Of course we like pussy.
I gotta pose a hypothetical. Like, memes aside, dude, I do like eating pussy, but only because of like my partner's pleasure. Like, I'm not
Yes,
gonna
but
get
that-
I'm not gonna get a real doll or like a sex doll and eat a plastic pussy. Like, I don't. That's,
Okay, no,
like,
that's fair,
not
that's fair.
fucking.
That's a good. That's
But-
a good.
but
It's
it-
not just the
Yeah,
pussy. you
just
know?
like if your
It
partner got
turns
like
me
a
on
dog was
to
sucking like
please
a
my partner,
fake
though.
dick, that would probably be concerning, right? Like if you're walking on her, she's sucking a fake dick. It's like, oh, I just love
Well-
to suck dicks. Like, well,
Eh, she needs
that's-
to practice
I wouldn't be that
anyways.
mad about that.
I mean,
wouldn't
it
be
would-
I was
mad.
gonna say she needs to practice anyways. It's fine.
that's fair. It would be a bit strange though, for sure. What else were you gonna say, Reed? Sorry.
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
Sorry, we're just, me and T-Pop, we're very passionate about pussy. These other guys.
Okay.
I think I'm on the passionate
completely-
pussy team.
I
We're being
completely
thrown
forgot
under the
about
bus
it
here,
until
Hamzy.
I
think
was
we're being misrepresented.
bombarded.
I did too. Shit, man.
Like, are you guys being misrepresented? Maybe a little bit. Is it okay? I'm letting it happen.
It's fucked up. Thought we were friends.
It was
Whatever,
good. You know,
man.
I'll
You
meet
guys know.
I'll meet you guys in the middle as an ally. Maybe you're not going to join the team, but I won't look negatively upon you anymore.
At least you
I
can
didn't know
appreciate
there was
some
a
pussy.
team.
Like
What's
now,
the
Yeah, why we got
requirements for
teams?
getting-
We're all on the same
Dude, this
team.
is
What's the
serious.
requirements
You
for
gotta
getting
ask,
a jersey?
don't worry about
What point do I need to go to get a jersey? You know,
You gotta ask.
Like-
don't worry about it, buddy.
like I need to send you a picture
worry.
of a close up, and you need to send me back a picture of your wiener bricked up, like that, and then I
Okay.
send you a jersey.
so I need to. You're telling me
Like,
if you got a
dude,
close
this
up
is what
picture
me-
of vagina,
this is
you
what me
immediately
and
get a boner.
This is what me and Seth do to like make sure we're still in the team, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's like a weekly check-in sort of thing.
Mhm, yeah, dude. We still.
That's
get
why you guys
bonus,
have
bro.
that specific
Listen.
Discord role.
I'm saying if I'm heavy, right?
I
If
was
I'm
wondering
heavy,
what that
if it's
taco.
been,
I was wondering what that taco emoji was.
Oh, can I get in on that?
if I'm heavy, right? Heavy. I'm talking 5 days, no release.
Oh yeah.
You send me that, that nice tucked
That's-
away.
Yeah, fuck.
I can send you a picture of my armpit, and you would be bricked
Bro,
up with that.
maybe.
Probably,
You best
but-
believe it, boss.
Yeah,
You
he's
call
valid.
a pussy, I'm there. I mean, fuck.
Jesus
You know,
Christ.
it could be a situation for sure. But okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that's settled. Do you guys want to move on to some of the topics we have? At least from us. We have a few from us. First off, maybe this is good. This honestly makes a lot of sense for Tasty, considering what we just talked about. He asked, has
Okay.
anyone accidentally been on a gay date?
First, it's Pride Month. It's I don't know if I was, okay? I was going to field the topic. I was going to field the story. It was
It's a great
while
segue,
ago.
dude. Come on, dude. You guys, that was good.
But no, okay. It was from this old gym that I used to work at, and there was a regular there who was around my age, a very rotund Asian man who was very
What does rotund mean? Can you explain
He's
that
kinda
for
f- he's
the
large,
lesser
he's
desirables like me? Wait, one more time.
Kind of fat. He was
Oh,
just
okay,
large.
okay.
That,
Oh.
yeah. And like I wasn't sure that he was gay, and I didn't want to make the assumption, nor did I care because it didn't like really affect me. But like in my mind, I was like, he's probably sucking some dicks, in his free time or whatever.
Yeah.
But he might have just been like kind of lonely because every time I was working and he saw me, he would follow me around like a shadow, and he would always try to get me to go get dinner with him after my shift was over. Like, oh, dude, let's just go hang out. Like, let's go to Chipotle or whatever. And I would say no because I didn't really like him that much. But like, he might have just been lonely because like he did that with everyone else, like girls and guys. If they gave him, a shred of attention, he would kind of grasp onto it and pull as much of it as he could. And then I don't know, he just caught me on a day where I just wasn't thinking. I was kind of tired, and he was like, "Let's go get enchiladas after this." And I was like, "Okay,
Dude.
sure."
First off, nothing, like, there's a lot of things that sound redeeming about, like, dating a man, of some of the bullshit we put up with. But, it really gets tough when he wants an enchilada and you guys are both horny later, Say you both go get Chipotle and then
I
you're,
was not
you're
horny
both
at any
horny
point.
later. That's a terrible,
can't
that's a
speak for
terrible
him.
combination. I mean, it's a bad night. It's a bad night waiting to happen.
Like, okay, like it's not even a crazy story. Nothing happened, but there were just like little signals throughout the night that just made me feel a little weird. He kept asking about like if I was dating any girls or anything like that, and he kept wanting to hear about that. And we didn't even eat for that long. It was like 30 minutes, and I had a flight the next morning at like 5 a.m, and it was 11 p.m. So I was like, I'm gonna go home, like good chilling, whatever. And he's like, your flight's so early, like let's just stay up and like hang out until your flight. Like just stay up. Let's go do stuff. And I was like, no, like I'm gonna go home and sleep before my flight, dude. Like I don't want to die. It's gonna be miserable. And so I like walked to my car, and he's like following me to my car. He parked on the other side of the parking lot.
Oh, fuck.
And I like open the door and like get in, and then he like stands on my door with like his arm over it so I can't like close it. And he just keeps like idly chatting. He's not making a move. He's not saying anything weird. He's just like blocking my egress. He's like not letting me leave. And I just had to be like after like 5 minutes, I was like, dude, I gotta go. Like, I gotta see you later. Did I go on a gay date by accident?
I think for
Yeah.
sure he was trying to give you
so.
that. He was trying to give you that
Yeah.
TSA pre-suck for sure, 100%.
Yeah, you think so?
No question.
All right, y'all. I gotta piss. I don't know how that works on these things.
You just go.
You do it right
go
here.
for it.
grab a cup.
Do it right here.
It's, I'll finish this high noon, and it's.
No, you
should've
just
been
go.
there. It's a slim penis.
Then
I'll
you
be
got
right back.
something to pee into.
Yeah, you can just get up and go. I mean, I think me and T Papa got out what we needed to on you. So like,
I
you
never
know.
thought
Cool,
that.
cool.
Like now that I think about it, I guess I kind of did go on a gay date. I mean, I never really like, saw
okay.
that. I never really thought about it that way until you phrased the question that way. But there was this coworker that I went out with one night who, like, there's this DJ that I've seen many, many times. His name is Moon Boots. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I've seen him a bunch of times. He comes around this area a lot. I always really like his shows. I didn't know that he has such a strong like gay following. So I went one time and it was like just like, you know, I was getting eaten alive out there, you know, and I was like,
I know
okay,
what you
this is
mean, yeah.
fine, you know, that's cool. But I still love Moon Boots. I'm gonna go see him next time he comes. And then I had this coworker who's super gay, from out of town, doesn't have a lot of friends. And then I was, and the guy had a show coming. Moon Boots had a show coming up in the area soon. So I was telling him like, yo, like there's this DJ coming and like the crowd super fucking gay, bro. Like you should come. Like I'm telling him in a way of like,
Wait, was he gay?
yeah, gay as fuck.
Okay.
And I invited him in a way of like, I didn't invite him in like we should go us, you know, on like a thing, but I was like, dude, like you could totally like you'll be able to like mac on so many bitches there. Like, you know, that's kind of the way I was
Hell yeah.
saying
It's
it.
a
Like
good
you'll
sell.
have I was like, dude, like I'm gonna go to the show because I love his music. You know, I know a couple people that are already gonna be there. Whatever. I was like, this is gonna be like a good, like you're gonna have a whole array of men to pick from. And we went, and you know, he had fun. He was cool and everything. And then he wasn't really like being that far out there. I was like, dude, like look at your. You're in a candy shop right now. Like, go just. Pick what you want. Like you're good looking
What
guy
if you just
too.
wanted
Like,
to listen to the music, buddy?
Dude, I would have felt weird if I
Why
was
aren't
a
you
gay man.
fucking
You'd
people
do
right
that
now,
shit.
buddy? Go
I
fuck
think
that guy.
no. Looking
Better
back
fuck
on
with
it,
these
dude,
guys better this night.
bro.
You're not hanging out
Looking
with me
back
anymore.
on it, I think I might have even like over allied myself. Like I was like, dude, like I'm, you know, I meant it in like the purest part of my heart. I'm not even kidding, dude. But I like. Whole time I was like, dude, that guy, like what, like I'm like, bro, go get some fucking dick. Like that's like what, that's like where I'm coming from.
No way you
know?
said go get some dick. Did you say
But
that?
to be
not
fair,
exactly. No,
you
not
would do
not,
that with
not,
the boys for girls though. Like
exactly
you would, like, you're not.
that's the way I was treating it as like one of my boys with
fair.
a bunch of girls. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, go get that, you know. And then
Sure.
like, you know, at the very end of the, I don't know, he wasn't being that out there. And then at the end of the night, I was like, all right, bro, like great night, like had a great time. Like I'm about to get back to my place, and he just like looked at me blank for a second, like didn't say anything.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like, so I'll see you later. Bye. Like there was a moment where I was like, oh, I hope he didn't think.
Like
Did
I get what
I-
I told
did-
you, but not like that. You know.
Like
Yeah,
retrospectively, is that what it feels like? Was that he was kind of expecting that?
Not until that very moment that I was walking away, and I was like, why did he like look at me weird when I said that?
I know, but, okay, but
unfortunate.
think about it from his perspective. Like, imagine if a girl came up to you and asked if you wanted to go to see the club. You know, like.
And there was a
Oh,
bunch
no.
of other
Yeah.
girls there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
It's a
I
different
started thinking about the way I was talking to him the whole
dynamic,
night.
though.
Started thinking about the way I was talking to him the whole night. Like, dude, that guy, cute. Go, you
Exactly.
know?
That's fair. Yeah, he could have thought. Yeah, he could have thought that. And I mean, yeah, like.
Yeah, but you never
Yeah,
like,
no,
pointed to
maybe he
you.
did.
You weren't
He was-
like that guy.
You know what he was
cute.
thinking that whole time? He's like, damn, Hamzy is really into dudes. Like, he
Yeah,
all these hot dudes.
That's what I'm
What is
saying.
going on?
I
This
was
guy
just,
fucks.
I was just
He's like-
keeping it as fucking
Dude, he was
real
probably
as possible.
He was probably one or two guys away from being like, dude, I don't want to fuck you. Like, I don't care. Like, let me fuck
maybe,
you.
dude, maybe.
Like, I
don't know.
bet you he tells this story from a way more confused standpoint.
Oh, I'd love to hear. I'd honestly, bro, I'd fucking love to hear his, because I know he has some kind of confused standpoint. I would love to
Yeah.
hear the way he
Dude,
tells
especially when
the
you
story.
get drunk, dude, you get a little zesty sometimes. You kind of like, you know, so
I do,
maybe
I'm a
like
zesty
you-
guy.
I do that
Yeah,
too.
you
I do
know,
that too. Yeah.
for sure. So he could have been feeling a little something extra you didn't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just called being Metro, man. Whatever.
In
Metro's
college,
a full spiritual leader.
Go ahead.
in college, I had my two best friends in college, dude, and like one of them was like he'd always tell us he wasn't gay, but like I always kind of thought he was gay. And then then just like, and he always reassured us, bro. He'd be pretty fucking gay sometimes, and and then one day he professed his love for my other friend, and it didn't go well.
Ooh.
And the more you tell me you're gay, the more I think you're. Or the more you tell me you're not gay, the more I think you're gay. It's
Yeah.
like, we didn't think
And then,
that.
dude, we were at
What?
Mormon school too, bro. And I just
Oh.
remember like he was battling with it, and then someone at the Mormons,
That's a rough environment to battle
rough
with.
environment, and he was just struggling with, and I didn't hate him for that at all. Like, obviously, like, I didn't fucking care. He was my homie. But like, he went to go seek help, and the person was like, "Have you ever watched straight porn?"
Was he prescribed
that's probably
straight
not-
porn by the Mormon school?
probably not helpful.
No. It wasn't like an official. Like, he was just like asking around for help, and like everyone was telling him to go watch gay or straight porn. He's like, "Yeah, I've
It's
actually
not like in the
watched gay
scripture,
porn."
but
Dude, it was Mormon town was weird. But then I think I've told this story before, but like also in college, I had a complete misconception of what Grindr was. I thought Grindr was
God.
for Tinder, but like specifically like to go like, let's just be fuck buddies. Like, that's what I thought Grindr was. I had
That's
no
what Tinder
idea.
is. I mean,
Yeah, but
Tinder's
no, but you
if
gotta
you're
remember, I'm
honest,
also
yeah.
I'm at BYU. It's a little different over there. So
that's fair. That's fair.
So Grindr to me is, so I used Grindr incorrectly in
No.
conversations for like 2 years.
Oh, no.
And no one said anything to me until
of course
one
they
night.
didn't. They were all Mormons. They were so
maybe they didn't
uncomfortable.
know. Maybe
One
they
night
didn't know,
I was
dude.
with my other two friends, and I'm like, they're like, "What do you guys want to do?" I'm like, "Bro, let's just go fuck around on Grindr tonight." And then my one friend who ends up being gay like looks at me.
Oh my god! Do you like sidetrack? Do you think the grinder scene at BYU pops off? Do you think there's just
dude,
like
Without
no,
a
because then
doubt.
my friend turns
Without a
gay,
doubt.
dude, right? And my friend, like, okay, so then he just starts fucking all these guys that are married to women that are secretly closeted
oh my
gays,
God.
and like all Grindr is all married men that are gay Mormons in Idaho.
I mean,
over
that's
there
crazy.
anyways.
as
Wow.
fuck that actually
That is
happened.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
So,
surprising, but it's insane.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, not surprising at all, but yeah, insane.
Did you guys fuck around on Grinder ever?
No,
I
dude, I
did.
tried to get the boys to. They didn't
Not
want
yet.
to.
What?
I did.
Wait, what?
I have a very gay friend of mine. His name is Zach that I hang out with a lot in Discord. I went to his wedding, so I can confirm he's gay. He's married to another man. And he gives me tons of tips and tricks about the Grindr scene. And one day we're fucking around in Discord. He was like, if you make a Grindr account right now, he's like, you'll get a dick pic in less than 2 minutes. And I'm like, in 2 minutes? Like, I don't believe that. So I made a fake Grindr account with BlueStacks. It's an app on a computer that can replicate like an Android phone. So I made a fake Grindr account with like real pictures of me. And within like 3 minutes, I have like 4 dick pictures in my DMs. Like, I don't know if you know this about Grindr, but like when they have like your preferences and like what you're looking for, there's an option for right now. As in like, let's fuck right now. Another interesting fact about Grindr, they're very popular at airports. He let me in on this factor when I was going to Vegas. He says that every time you're in an airport, there's at least 20 gay guys hooking up in the bathroom, sucking each other off that you don't know about.
No.
Yeah. He says
He said it's so disappointing.
Dude, what's wrong about that, man?
every airport. He says airport is a hot
Dude,
spot
I'm
for
telling you
Grindr.
right now, gay man, if I hear you suck another man off in the fucking I'm fucking with you guys, bro. I'm saying something, I'm making it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start ripping ass while you're doing it.
I'm taking the next stall and shitting, dude.
How many,
Yes.
how many people you think
Yeah.
are just ripping the Benjamin in the bathroom then?
But good view, right?
Yeah,
I would
Yeah,
never
no,
do
for
that
sure.
personally, but
100%.
More or less than gay men
Oh, it's,
fucking.
that's got to be.
depends on the
I don't know,
airport.
actually. I
Atlanta,
have,
more
uh,
gay men
actually.
fucking. Denver, more people hitting the Benjamin.
I have
That
a
looks
story
pretty
where I
gay.
tried to set up my my friend Corey. Basically, like I basically encouraged a gay man to like seek him out, just like to fuck with him. Do you remember that Saint Tits? Do you remember the guy named Zach who was? It's my ex girlfriend from forever ago's, like one of her good friends. He's a gay guy. He was cool as fuck. Like he was fun, always a good time to party with. But like he told me, he was like, I love sucking straight guys off, and I was like, well, not me. That's cool, but my friend Corey, like. For sure. You know, Corey is just this massive human. And we all got fucked up. And I remember, like, he was downstairs. We were at this, like, it was a cabin Airbnb, like we stayed in Gatlinburg. We were in Gatlinburg. Same exact type cabin. and like he got really drunk and like he was looking for Corey and like everybody was asleep and he was down there moaning his name like really loud, like trying to get him to come down there.
No. That's like fucked up for you to do to both of them.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's really funny, but it
Like,
is
that's
really
not
funny
cool.
though.
That's actually not cool.
It's not cool, but it is
Dude,
really
Joe, you
fucking
can't tell
funny.
these stories.
That's a good story. Also,
That's
that was
actually a bad
20 years
thing
old.
you did.
Oh,
You
got
were
excited,
a young
man.
college strapping lad. I'm sure you've changed for the better, right, Seth?
He was
Right.
he was having a good time, and I would definitely not do that to Corey. 100%. Corey would do that to me today, actually, probably. So it was a good time though.
Damn,
Shout out
happy
to Zach.
Pride Month.
He's a lot of fun.
There's a gay app that's not Grindr. The same gym that I used to work at, actually, as the fake gay date that I went on. There was an upper management guy there who was flagrantly homosexual. He actually kind of sucked. I didn't like it that much as a boss, but he was like fun to hang out with. And it was after we had both clocked out for the night, and we were at the front desk like about to leave, and he's like, "You ever heard of?" I forget what the app name is, but he's like, "You ever heard of this thing?" And I was like, "No, what the fuck is that?" He's like, "It's a gay hookup app. Like, check this out." And I was like, I knew he wasn't trying to fuck me. He was fine. He was cool. And so I was curious. I was like, let's take a look, dude. Let's look at it. It's literally a map. Okay, it is a map of where you are right
not a
now.
map, dude.
And if you like zoom out, everybody else on the app has a pinpoint of exactly where they are and a picture of whatever they set their picture as, which 99% of the time is a massive erect penis or a gaping asshole. It's Google Maps for penises and assholes. And you click on it and you could message them and go over there and have sex immediately. And there was like hundreds of people.
What was this app called again? Out of
I
curiosity?
don't remember. I wish if
unlucky.
anybody knows, if anyone knows in the comments, write it down. I don't know if it's like an Arizona thing, but I'm pretty sure it's probably nationwide. Let us know, dude. But yeah, that
I'm
was
good.
fun. That was a good
I'm
time.
good, dude.
I just want to make sure I never accidentally download it.
That was fun. Let me know the exact. Send us the exact link to the download so I can make sure we
to
never
that
I'm
guy
gonna
click.
call that
download.
guy I was talking about, Reed. I'm gonna tell him that you love getting sucked off by gay guys. So we're gonna send him your way next, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds good. I can handle it. Maybe.
I mean, hey, nothing wrong with it.
no, I meant like I can handle the advance, not his dick. My bad. I realized how that came out.
Hey,
Our next
buddy.
topic is the one that I put in here. McDonald's has released ramen flavored
Oh my
fries.
God.
Are you guys eating the ramen flavored fries?
I think I would if I was Canadian.
Can we
Isn't that
like
just
look
in
at that
Canada?
picture? Like, I don't understand what's going on in the picture.
Satis, can you bring the fries up so the audience could see, please? They're
Like, are those sesame seeds attached to it? Like, I'm trying to figure out what were. Yeah, like look at it. Like, what is? I guess it is sesame seeds. Maybe some chili flakes.
I'm trying to bring it up
Is
here.
it the? I feel like the fry probably isn't going to be very ramen-y, but the sauce maybe is. It says it's going with some seasoning. Is the
What
ramen
does
part just the
ramen-
seasoning?
What is that? What does ramen seasoning even mean? I don't understand what that even means.
No, that's my point. I'm just more confused by this post from McDonald's than anything. Or
Yeah,
yeah,
it looks like there's
Yeah,
sesame
does it
seeds
come
and like
with the packet
Szechuan on there.
That you have
there's
to
a packet.
sprinkle on.
that's what I want to know. Is it just the packet? Because like that's.
Yeah.
I imagine it's just
I
the
just-
packet, or else they'd probably have to have
If
a
there was
different
like
fryer.
if they had like ramen and they had like the different ramen flavors you get, like you could like pick your seasoning, kind of like you do with ramen, that'd be cool. But like this, it just says ramen seasoning, so I don't understand. That was like my main concern.
And like, dude, that shit's gonna suck with a Big Mac. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want ramen
Yeah.
fries at McDonald's. Like, this is not the right place
going
to
to
be
the bathroom.
selling this, dude.
This is perfect.
Like, I'm right. Like, do you guys ever been to McDonald's? And been, dang, dude, I'm actually craving some Asian.
No.
No, definitely not. Except for the time, what was this? What was this sauce that was super popular? I forgot what it was.
Szechuan. But that was
Okay,
only,
that's different.
That was only popular because
Yeah.
of Rick and Morty, though. That
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
its- it had a
That
totally
had its-
different reason.
It had a small arc where it kind of like blew up, and then now you don't hear about it anymore. Yeah, but I'm gonna say no to that for sure. I think I'm good.
Like, I would try it, but like frick, dude, I really unimpressed. I like The Wendy's 50-piece nugget way cooler.
Oh my god, dude! I was really fucking hoping that I wouldn't have to hear about this fucking 50 nuggets, dude, from fucking Wendy's, bro.
Dude, I
Have you
got
had-
something for
T-Pop, have
nuggets
you
in
had
regard
one?
to that for you soon, Hamzy. I'll let you know when it's happening, but I have a chicken
Dude,
nugget.
all I
uh,
fucking
something
think about, bro. All I fucking think about, dude.
something I'm
Wendy's
working on.
50 nuggets, man. Jesus Christ, bro.
I do want to do Tasty's topic here because I meant to do it last week, but we can grab a couple of the Patreon ones. Also, shout out to the patrons. Thank you for providing topics. We're gonna get to them, so keep sending
thanks,
them. I see we've had a bunch more sent here recently. Saint Dit's put in. So shout out to the patrons. Thank you. If one of you guys want to pick one, I'll let you go. Since I've been yapping the topics.
Am I supposed to have access to this, or I'm just chilling, right?
Listen, man, you just sit there, okay? And if
Look
you, I'm
pretty,
telling
I
you,
got
one more
you.
time, I will pull the
Easy.
trigger. I will pull it, and I will
thought
not
you- I thought you
hesitate.
had one for us.
RuneScape.
Also, shout out to the patrons. I was gonna tell a story that happened in my prior career. That's actually a really good story. I'm gonna miss the Patreon cast today. Unfortunately, I have to talk to the overlords at Kick tonight. But next week I'll tell it. It's good though.
Jesus
Promise.
Christ, dude. I just went to look at the fucking... like, this shit's fucking haunting me, man. I just went and looked at the topics. There's one from Lukey JD. Says, topic for Hamzy. Thoughts on chicken tender gold? Free 50 piece once a month. He loves them stuff. Dude, like, I didn't even see this and like
Fucking
before
love
I was talking
Lukey.
about
That's
this.
awesome.
Shout out to Lukey.
Yeah, we love
What?
Lukey.
What? We going for a topic? What on this?
Just my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
past
big one.
haunting me
Cruising.
over and over again.
Can we do the
Okay.
ET one
As
real
long
quick? Can
as
we do
it's not
Tasty's?
ramen
It was,
fries,
let's
we're
do.
good.
Yeah, we're not eating ramen fries. We all decided that
Yeah,
that's.
we decided that's a no-go.
Hard pivot from
Yeah.
penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of the
but-
same.
both
Okay, so
meat.
this here, Tasty. This is Tasty's. I don't know what the fuck spurred this thought, but he has a lot of thoughts. You know, we got gay dates, and now he's talking about if you found ET in the woods, would you kill it with a gun?
I'd use a hammer. I'd want it to be, more
It was a
sensual and raw.
no, but like I know it's a silly question, but like put yourself in the shoes. All right, you're in a dark forest. It's at night. You're alone. You hear a weird noise. You point your flashlight over there, and it's a fucking ET. It's like an alien. Like what? Realistically, what are you doing? I think
Okay,
someone
let
in
me
my
clarify
chat
the
asked me
question.
this.
Is it ET from the movie ET or is it an extraterrestrial? Are we talking alien?
Let's say ET from the movie ET, but pretend
Yeah.
that we've never seen the movie, so it's not like, oh, that's a Steven Spielberg
I
character.
like it.
You know?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and probably not shoot it because ET does not feel like I don't feel like it's gonna kill me. Like that alien.
Dude, I
It
could
was
fucking
too
beat
cute,
ET's
bro.
You don't
ass
know.
in hand-to-hand combat. I don't even need a fucking gun.
Yeah, you probably could. He was pretty weak.
But you don't know that though, all right? You're
Oh,
like,
true.
it's an alien. You've never
could
seen.
size
You
him
don't
You
know
know
up
what's
pretty
really
well.
fucked up with his hams? He gets like really worked up. He gets really mad and just starts beating the fuck out of ET. Dude, just starts
just kills an alien
And
with
then
his
you
bare
realize-
hands, dude.
You realize halfway through he's just this frail fucking weak alien. You just beat him to death. And he's,
If I were to see ET, I would. I don't know. I think I would probably assume that it's just some woodland animal that's hairless until the finger starts glowing.
that is an
Like, I don't
insane
know.
comment.
That is insane, dude. Your lack of knowledge
like-
about local fauna is disturbing.
be
dude.
like,
You
bro,
gotta-
You're an Eagle Scout, aren't you? What do you mean
Stacey's
you don't know what
vocabulary's
it
off the
is?
Bro,
fucking
if you
charts,
guys
dude.
saw ET in the woods, you're gonna go back and be like, "Oh my god, it was an alien!" Like, I don't know if I commit to alien off the rip, dude.
I don't know.
mean,
It'd be
you
really cool
probably
though to like
wouldn't.
befriend
What kind
it
of
and
gun do you have?
like,
What kind of
have,
like
a
what kind
little-
of gun? Can we have any gun in this situation? Like what gun do we have?
Just like a 45 handgun. You know,
Handgun.
a simple
Okay.
easy gun.
simple handgun. Okay. I think I'm gonna get close and maybe yell at it and see if it's gonna if it's responsive. If it's what it's gonna do. If it reaches even a little bit, what's happening. Like if it
He's
reaches at
getting
all.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
saw a
if he's
gun.
reaching, if he's reaching, dude, he's gonna get lit up. But if he doesn't reach, if he reaches up instead of down, like that's the 50-50 toss up. Does he put the finger up or does he bring the finger down? The finger goes down, he goes down. So it's really a toss up, I think, for me.
I don't know. We talked about it a little bit on stream when the question was initially posed. It's like it's body language, like you're reading the
Yeah.
intention. And dude, the poor ET, like if we're following the movie script, that dude was just left there by his buddies. Imagine he gets abandoned by his friends on a hostile planet by himself, in prison, Joe just comes through the woods and fucking shoots him with a gun. He just lights
Well,
him up.
yeah, I'd like
That's
to
sad.
think
That's a
that
sad story, dude.
I'd like to think that you can like
Fuck around and find
reason
out.
within
That's better than
friend
Hamzy
him.
beating him to death, dude. Like that's way worse.
I didn't say I
First
would. I
instinct is
said
to
I could.
beat him to death, dude.
Okay, I never said I would. I just said I could.
You said you could, but the implication is that it's.
Yeah, the thing
you
is,
know,
we
it's
keep
an
I felt like
alive,
you wanted
like-
to.
If we keep him alive, what do we have to gain besides the federal government
Dude, you
showing
have
up?
a sick little guy. What do you mean?
got
Fucking
a sick
dope
little guy,
ass.
dude.
Bro, you
Well,
just
like,
you just
bro,
want
you
his
could
finger
wear
for your
matching
prostate,
shirts
buddy.
and shit.
I know what you want.
You
That would
can
be
wear
sick,
matching
dude.
shirts.
I would love
What?
that.
You think I'm gonna fuck it? No, dude.
Yeah, dude, I
That's,
do.
Mike.
that's what we were worried about with T-Pop.
Take it-
That-
take
it home and
That was
fuck
the
it.
unwritten part of the question. is
My
T-Pop
first,
would
my
get those
first, I
You're
don't want to
gonna
get
fuck
weird.
that
My
alien.
first question is, what's ET wearing? All right, that's what I really wanted to
So,
know.
bro,
He doesn't wear anything.
know-
Did you see
I
him?
know.
Dude, I'd give him a
That's
sick ass
perfect.
shirt.
That's
Like,
perfect.
I know
bro,
what
I'd
ET
give him
sounds
my
like.
extra dumb as shit shirt.
I don't
want to
know what ET sounds like getting
I
fucked
would
by
wear
T
mine
Papa.
with it.
That's like nightmare fuel.
I don't want to know what anything sounds like getting fucked by T-Papa.
It
That's
sounds like
that's
everything
not on my
else that
bucket
gets
list,
fucked,
dude.
bro. It's pretty.
Why you
Everything or
standing up,
everyone?
dude? You excited?
Just
What's
dead
happening?
silence.
Everything. Let me
readjust.
say everything.
Okay. All right.
I would
Well,
befriend it. That's what I
Did
would
you
do.
did one of you guys pick one of those while he was gone? Was the one that not the chicken, sorry, Hamzy. But thank you, Lukey. More chicken questions in the future if you don't mind. We appreciate you.
I liked this one from Salmon Sounds. Thoughts on more regular feminine energy in the pods. Mr. Salmon, that's why we brought Reed today. So
Yeah.
enjoy.
I got
Yeah, we
you.
brought
Unique
Reed
hasn't
and we
been around
discussed
lately.
we discussed our like gay experiences. So like
I was
yeah,
gonna
we
say,
definitely
you want
have,
more feminine? I feel like this
That's
is
like
the most
the,
feminine
that's
I
like
get
the
each
least
week.
feminine experiences you could possibly have. I would argue actually.
I mean, we're missing Uniques. We had to have some sort
Yeah.
of fill in, right?
yeah, dude. Rest in peace, Uniques, man.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Zoe's gonna make a return anytime soon. She's got a lot going on in real life.
Honestly, that's kind of what he's saying. He's basically just saying, "Fuck you guys." Like, can we get can we get
Can
Zoe
we get
back?
Zoe back? Maybe
Yeah.
we should audition. We should hold some auditions.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
no
I feel
replacing
like-
Zoe.
Like respectfully, like finding a lady that like vibes with us is obviously tough because we're fucking degenerates. Like, let's be real here, you know?
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think it's
honestly, and what do you
impossible.
want us to do? Just get a girl in the pod just to have a girl as one? Like,
Yeah,
there's
like,
no replacing
A
Zoe.
diversity hire.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you can't
That's what
replace
they're
Zoe
asking
either.
for,
Like
dude.
Zoe
Like,
is
yeah,
very
Zoe
like
was not on the pod because she was the girl. You know, like there was no,
Yeah.
like there's
Yeah.
no replicating.
Zoe's
what
for the
She's
she
one of the
boys.
was.
founders of
Zoe
Base,
is for
man.
the
Yeah.
boys, dude. Zoe's for the boys for
Yeah,
sure.
that can't really be replicated, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the closest we had to like the as far as like just flowing well with our degeneracy was when we had Sasha on. She just fit right in with the degeneracy.
Yeah, she'll
But
probably
that
be
makes-
back on.
I liked
That-
Jessie a lot too. She was good.
Jesse was great
Jesse.
too. Jesse was until
And
she got to
fellow
the point of
bass
drunk to where
members,
like she didn't like know what's happening. I don't think it was pretty good.
She was drunk when we started. They've been drinking.
Yeah, but
for
by
like
the
7
Patreon cash,
hours.
she was just fucking.
She was out. Yeah.
She was fucking. She said she didn't remember it. I didn't realize how drunk she was until after I talked to her, and she's like, "Yeah, I was fucking
time
like,
difference.
I was blacked." I was like, "Okay,
It
well,"
was much later for her.
I was like, "That
I
makes sense."
got-
Why you go ahead? Sorry,
I like this topic. I found one. that I like. We ready?
go on.
Send it.
All right. If any based member became the president of the United States, who would be the most likely to be assassinated? Bonus points for naming which
Ooh.
base member would be the assailant. Okay, well, that's just a completely other thing. Who would be the assassinator? But let's just say president and assassinated. And when I think about this question, I don't have an answer yet. We've got to think about something like JFK was the last one that was assassinated. And then before that, it was Abraham Lincoln. And those
We got
guys,
2.
yeah, those guys were JFK. He was like, that one was, I don't really understand everything that went into that one.
He made the CIA mad, basically.
Right? That's what it
all
was, right? Yeah, he made the CIA mad. And he had ties to the mafia too. Like the mob in Chicago got him elected in the first time he got elected, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who would get I feel like who would like almost try to do the most change. I feel like whoever showed up and did the most change, people don't like change, and that person would get
Yeah.
assassanated. I don't think I would
Well,
change
none of us are
much.
getting elected.
You think
first and
it being?
foremost.
Do you think it said base member, right? So you think it being a woman would up the odds of them getting killed? Because
Yes.
you know
True,
the
yeah.
incels, they could be angry.
Probably,
You know,
yeah.
they could go crazy. Dude, with Jessie, she's British and a woman. She's
Oh, they'd
getting killed.
hate her.
Well,
They'd
she's
hate
getting
her.
British
killed,
born.
bro.
She can't be president.
Okay.
She's out of the
Well, they said
question.
anybody. They said anybody. So Just saying.
This isn't technically the question, but do you know who I think is the most likely to get elected, who could actually do it or get at least a little close? I bet Nine Rain would do pretty well on the global stage.
Dude,
I was gonna say you, but
dude.
Nine Rain, yeah.
Kind of
He
milk
has-
toast white guy, you know, like he ticks the boxes.
Milk toast. That's crazy.
I think for the first question, I think you would get elected, Tasty.
Me?
But the first two dudes who got assassinated, they both had hair. So I think we need to find Nine Rain. I think is a better.
Have we had a bald president before? I don't think we have.
What about
No, they're scary.
About to find.
Yeah.
I think Nine Rain gets elected. He does have that politician gaze, you know, and in that when he shakes your hand, you feel a bit uneasy, like he's doing
got
something.
the cadence. He's got the
Yeah.
the eye contact. He's like a gentleman. He's a
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I have my president. It's the newest member. It's Sater. I think Sater would be president. That would get
Yeah,
assassinated.
be good.
that crossed my mind. That did cross my
Because
mind.
he's got those rambles. He's always voicing his opinions, and he does not care what other people think. And he's got his agendas, bro. He's got the Sebe agenda. That's literally like his thing. He be trying to change shit, and I think
Yeah,
Sebe
yeah,
gets
yeah.
He can also
Rambles.
draw on the religion if he needs to. Like he can bullshit it his way through it. He can
Like
draw on
Mitt
religion and the
Romney.
family value shit. He can really get into
Yeah.
that. Like he can hammer down on that because he knows how to. Not because he wants to, because he
But he
knows how
could.
to.
I
can
would
ramble.
argue though the modern political landscape, it's not really about having opinions or wanting to do anything. Like you got to play the game. You know who
Yeah.
I think would be great at playing the game if they weren't British? Solo Mission. He's not based, but like I feel like if he tried,
He's adjacent.
he would. Yeah, he's adjacent. I think he could.
He'll
he could do
screw
it. He
anyone
could play
over
the
that he
game.
needs to.
He's very Machiavellian. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, your vocabulary's off the charts today.
I
When you
yeah,
said
you're really,
rotund-
yeah, you're really.
dude.
Bro.
When you
the
said
rotund
rotund
got
earlier,
me.
that
yeah.
rotund.
That was the only word you said
It's
that I didn't
quite
know.
rotund.
Yeah. I know that because my friend lived in an apartment building called the Rotunda, or an apartment complex, and it was shaped as a circle. And I remember finding out at a young age that word meant circle. And when you said that,
Circular.
dude, I instantly knew, fucking took me instantly back, and I knew exactly what you were talking about. That was
the beauty
crazy.
of
Just wanted
language.
to-
Can I say something that just made, I don't know why it made me
You got
think of it.
Man, the pattern.
How long did it take? Did it take you guys a long time to realize the C in Chick-fil-A was a fucking chicken? Didn't click for me for the longest time, bro.
What?
Well, I gotta Google it now because it hasn't.
No, I did
chicken
that
yet.
immediately.
Yeah, I didn't know
That's
that,
really
dude. Until I
funny
was
that these
like,
guys
until I
don't
was
know.
like, until I was like 13 or 14, I had no idea that was a fucking chicken.
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah,
never.
okay,
I never,
yeah, no, I
like,
see
thought
that. I
about
just didn't
it.
really think about it much. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. It was. I remember it like struck me when I was. I think it was like 13 or 14. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, that's a fucking chicken.
Well, like the FedEx logo has an arrow in it too. There's like a bunch of all the subliminal messaging and
Yeah.
I'm going to say something that might, out me for my intellectual level. For the longest time, I thought the Texas Roadhouse symbol was like a buffalo wearing a cowboy hat, and it turned out to be the actual state of Texas. To me, it looked like a buffalo.
Well,
How
Saint
does that
Tits,
look like a buffalo?
No fucking. I'm looking at
Saint
the
Tits,
picture.
you already
no
told
fucking
us.
way.
You already told
Okay.
us that you were an active user on
Saint Tits, can
Grindr,
you
so
bring
you
that
can't
up?
out
Can you
yourself
bring that up
any
real
more than
quick?
you already have.
Okay, it looks like if you look at it a certain way, it looks like a buffalo. Like I don't know why. I could still see it. Like the left side is the nose and like the hair on the chin, and like where the hat is positioned, it's the head, the buffalo, and the body of it is the buffalo.
As soon as you say look at it a certain way, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got like,
I'm just staring at
It
Texas
doesn't
right
look
now,
like
bro.
I can see it. I can still see it.
I guess, dude, we already answered this question, Mr. Bloodbraid. Will pancakes ever return to this sausage fest?
Yeah, that's where he pulled that
No,
from.
that was the interweaving question.
Oh, is that where you got that from? Oh, okay, I thought you were just talking in general. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I don't think that guy likes us. He called us a sausage fest. What the fuck?
I mean,
Sausage
he's not,
Fest, one of the best
he's-
moves. So
Yeah,
Is that a
I mean,
Patreon
yeah,
That's a
question?
wild
true.
movie.
He's
That
not
is an
wrong.
insane
Okay,
movie.
he's not wrong. But the answer is no. I believe that Zoe is not going to be returning ever, just because she's on a new chapter in her life. That if she wants to share that with you, you can ask her. But she's real busy now, so pretty much every day. So.
well,
She
and she
doesn't stream
tweeted
anymore,
that
does
she's
she?
super busy right now. And
No, she's done
not
streaming too. I mean, she
returning
told me in
right now.
Orlando
that's
she's
what I thought.
done. She's done streaming. She's kind of just done with like content creation in general. So makes sense. But she's pursuing a new career that is a good career. So hopefully it goes well.
I'm gonna miss her, but
He's
I
free.
couldn't be more happy for her. So
Yeah, honestly, for real.
I think she's still gonna be playing RuneScape, and like I wouldn't be surprised if she like ripped the random stream every now and then. I could see Zoe ripping a random stream. She's not like Uniques where they disappear forever.
she's locked in right now. on our hardcore.
Uniques did have
What?
that one fantastic comeback stream where he collected rent and then never went live again. That was impressive.
That was kind of goated though. That was
Why
that was
don't
kinda
those
goated,
work
dude.
for me? I'll come back and get like $12 for 12
not
hours.
Uniques, buddy. You're not
Yeah,
fucking
I'm not pretty
Try
enough.
being
not
a little
that
bit
guy,
cuter,
pal.
bro.
Dude,
I'm really not. I'm not him.
dude, hey, buddy, when you were streaming, there wasn't a subscribe button. Okay, like let's
You know
just.
how someone described
true.
you to me?
That is
Reed,
true.
At one point?
Shit.
Someone
I'll throw it
said
back.
that you were Lake 8 years ago.
It was Bodie. It was fucking Bodie,
was that
wasn't
Bodie
it?
that said that?
How? Dude, I met him in person 7 years ago, so I assume it was before that. But he literally, like, I made my hardcore because he said, wait, no RuneScape. Joe's gonna kill me after this. But I made my hardcore because he said if Lake and Reed made hardcores, it would be the best content in the game. I guess we were just the same person at that point. I don't know, but that one hurt a little bit. That one hurt a little bit to hear.
I was
Seth
gonna
told me
say,
that one.
Lake is still
so
Lake,
I'm not
so-
even bullshitting. You literally have streamed on Twitch when they did not have a subscribe button, right? Is that like real? Like, it's actually like I'm not
So,
even bullshitting when I say that.
Partners did. Well, I don't know about whenever I
Maybe a
first
partner,
started streaming
whoa.
because I didn't even think about that. But there was no affiliate, anything like that. Whenever I started streaming on Twitch, yeah,
Wow.
it was late 2016 would have been.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it was a
around
very
that's around the
different
time I
world
was.
back then, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Yeah,
found
no.
out the other day that
How old are you?
Mr. Mammal got partnered when he was 16.
Holy
What?
shit. Literally
Mhm.
Wooks. He's literally Wooks doing corporate
How-
12.
How old is Mr. Mammal?
I don't know.
He's not
your
that
cousin.
old. He's younger than I think
my
both of
favorite
us.
bit, dude.
Yeah,
Right.
he's younger than us.
I think he's
Okay.
like 27, 26.
To answer your question, Max, I'm 27 as well. Yeah,
Okay.
turned
Well,
27
you were
a
like
couple months ago.
A young gun, dude. I was like I was like a sophomore in college in 2016.
Bro, I was like a child. Like
Yeah, I
I
was
look
about
at
to say, that's
the, I look at the
literally-
videos.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead,
I look at the videos and like I am so fucking uncomfortable looking at myself. Like I got like baby fat in my face still and all of that. It's
Yeah.
very weird to look back on. But yeah.
I was
Dude,
gonna
it's
say,
just
yeah, I
wild
was-
watching your old stuff.
You said you were in college. I was definitely in college, being an absolute degenerate while you're doing that for sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was making fun of my roommates for playing RuneScape in 2016 in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, you suck. You were that
I
guy.
Still, look where I am now, dude.
That's why I'm saying
They
you
got
suck.
me, dude.
That makes him suck even more.
No, that's valid. I would roast him. Dude. I'd be like, "This is a fucking dumbass game, bro. Use 4 pixels. This is for
And
children."
now you still feel
like,
the same way, but you get to go
I
for
know.
work.
Like, now I understand why it's
Uh,
true instead of coming from a place of hatred. It's it's
Yeah, of
basically-
ignorance and hatred. Yeah.
Didn't we answer? This is a topic here from Joseph. If all the base crew had a chance to perform a minute on Kill Tony, I guess it was a little different. The last one was.
Thought we-
If all the
didn't we
base
answer
crew-
that?
I think it was phrased.
Yeah,
I think it was like
something
a.
like that.
It was like a comedy set though. The last one was who could put together a comedy set, but this one is you get a minute on Kill Tony. Who would be the most likely to kill, and also who would bomb. Also, shout out Ignoble for being one of the most successful Puerto Rican streamers. Very true.
Shout out.
What?
That's
Thought
what
he was
said, bro.
Moroccan.
Is that a bit that I missed, bro? Is he? Puerto
That's
Rican
what
now?
Joseph's saying. Thank you, Joseph.
Joseph is just racist. is what it
I could have
is.
sworn Ignoble was
There's a
Moroccan,
word
man.
for
What the
that,
fuck?
yeah, there's-
I'm not
there's a
affiliated
word.
with that guy. Prison Joe trademark. Okay, it's Joe. I think I could do a pretty good minute. If I had just a minute, I think I could definitely. Yeah, I could. I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna kill, but I don't think I'd bomb out completely. I could get a laugh for sure. A
A
minute.
minute in the stand-up comedy world is like an hour, though.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
I
true.
know. You're right. But I just gotta find a good like story that I know is like funny. Which honestly, the podcast is a good vet for that because like everybody's had a story that's like killed on here that like is a funny story. So if you can find that, you definitely like Hamzy. You're good, boss. But the thing with you is you
I
might
think
do
Hamzy
more
would
than
be
I
good,
feel like
yeah.
Hamzy does a 5-minute set, bro. Because like the way you tell stories,
That's
you could go for
Yeah,
a
mine
minute.
takes a lot of setup and
I feel like you would honestly kill the
A minute's
most if you
hard
just told
'cause
one of your
there's not
stories.
enough.
Dude,
agree.
if you told the strip club story, like that would kill. That
I
would
haven't heard that one
fucking-
or the hotel story. That one.
Either of those
you-
would murder, bro.
You were
I
telling
told the
that
Maria
on
story,
stream.
you know.
Yeah, those would all do good.
I think
were telling
all
the
of
hotel
us, if
story
we
on
did
s-
our first minute on Kill Tony, all of us would bomb. If our first minute ever of stand-up comedy was on Kill Tony, each and every single
That's
one of us would be
probably true.
awful.
Yeah, because a lot of it
Yeah,
has
that's
to
probably
do with
hard,
the
dude.
delivery and the
Yeah,
flow
like,
and the.
like we can
the
put it together. Like,
speaking
I'm gonna
and-
need a couple practices before I go and kill Tony. You know,
That's
like
why
I
I think
can't.
Tasty would be like, like speaking wise and everything. He'd be the most like not stuttering and getting it out in like a way that's easy to
Yeah.
listen to.
I feel like I'd be okay at it, but like, dude, stand-up comedy is super hard. Like every single word has to be perfectly calculated. Like it's way different than streaming is. Like it's not off the cuff. Like it's
we can do
highly
crowd
orchestrated,
work. I bet you we would all kill at crowd work low key, like because that's kind of what we do, you know, a little bit. Like,
yeah, that's similar.
But
Yeah, I
an
think-
actual routine would be hard.
If it was a routine, yeah. Like if I could just sit there, like, cause like they roast each other all the time. If I could roast with them, I feel like I'd do good with that. Just cause I have experience doing it. Right? Like literally in my past, when I worked in prisons and shit, I would go back and forth with dudes all the time, just roasting the fuck out of each other.
Prisoners?
For like, yes, like for appearance,
shit.
etc. Yeah,
That's
all the
kinda
time.
funny, actually. That's kinda
So
sick.
like I think I could do all right with it. I think I could do okay with it.
It's
But
easy to
honest-
dunk on
obviously-
prisoners because you can just be like, yeah, and then I'm going home.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but that,
going
yeah, but it
home
was
to my
usually like
house.
more of a fun thing. It wasn't like a mean thing. Typically, it was a fun thing usually. Because that's fucked up. But that is honestly, I never even did that one. Hey guys, that's great, but I'm leaving here at the end of the day. I mean, they can't really. There's not really much to come back with. That is fair. Should have fucking used that honestly. Maybe you'd do better. I don't know, but. Shout out Kill Tony though. I'm glad it's getting like its shine. Like I've watched Tony Hinchcliffe for a long time, and like he's finally like getting kind of the recognition that he deserves for sure. He's a beast. Shout out to him. Solid show. Who would bomb the hardest though? Ignoble. Actually, okay, so
Dude,
Ignoble.
I don't know,
Ignoble fucking
actually.
Murder.
No, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Ignoble either murders or he completely just bombs. I feel
Dude,
like he's the
Ignoble's
dark
got
horse.
really fucking good delivery, actually. Like,
He
Yeah.
does, he
there's a
does.
lot of
His
stuff that
timing's
he
good.
says. There's a lot of things that he says on stream that, like, wouldn't be funny if someone else said it. You know?
Yeah, well, he can be self-deprecating too. He's always obviously
Yeah,
we know he's good at that. So
He
like
has
he's really
a
good at that.
Actually, no, he would be.
Yeah.
He would do really well, I think.
He might.
And he has like
So
a
I wonder
really
what
good
the-
way of speaking.
I wonder what the distinction is there, because like when I'm self-deprecating, people are like, "Are you okay, buddy?" And when he is, everybody's just laughing.
I think it's delivery, dude. That's like
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
like, so much of
That's something I gotta
comedy
work
is
on,
delivery,
yeah.
dude. Like the comedy is delivery is so important.
I
Like,
think
if
that's
you-
my biggest working
Like
piece.
I've like watching, especially some of the more like meticulous like comedic like comedy like Tom Segura. His delivery is so like I don't know how he does it. Like obviously he's been fucking doing it for 20 years. But the way he sets things up and the way like it's all like it might not be that funny, just the way he gets it out is just hits it right on the head every time. So
Most important part.
yeah.
Who's cracking more? What was that?
What?
Is that another
You
high
judge
noon?
me?
We going
You
for number
judge me
two,
while I'm
dude?
at it?
Dude, he's gonna be ready for the Patreon. So I already said it. I'm not gonna be on the Patreon today, but Mr. Reed said he has a good story for us
That's true. Yeah.
to atone for
It's,
all of his sins.
Dude,
One of the best
I
of all
heard
time.
They were talking about the story and they were trying to get him to stop, and all I heard was a finger up an asshole or something like that in the.
I
And
mentioned
five
turning
people,
lane
five
in
guys
traffic.
getting jerked off by one girl. That's what I
Never
heard as
said
well.
that, but you know, maybe that happened. I don't know. I was fucked up.
You said a girl was jerking, trying to
She's
jerk
trying to
off.
grab us. She's trying to grab.
Okay,
Nini,
okay.
get
All right,
back.
whoa.
We got to bait for it. We're baiting for it.
Yeah,
Yep.
There we go.
yeah.
Cheers,
All right,
Reed.
Hamzy's
My
high
guy.
noon. Okay.
Cheers,
We got the special one for
cheers,
you, dude.
brother. Oh, the pineapple. That's a good one.
I recently acquired the lemon high noon, and it was outstanding. Also, apparently, there's a plum high noon. Haven't
The
found
plum's
that.
really good. Lemon's fucking awful, dude. I'm not a fan. I'm glad
I
you
just
like
like-
it.
Yeah, I like lemon, but
You would like
Uh,
lemon.
you guys want to do maybe one more of these and do the Twitter workshop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
love to. Yeah, I'm down.
I've been
have a
reading
good
through
one?
these. There's the blowjob one. You guys see that blowjob one?
We've talked about enough penis things.
That's
today,
what I'm
bro.
saying, bro. It's
I'm
like
putting a cap
I'm-
on the penis
I'm
things
looking
today.
at all
dude.
this
Dude,
stuff and
yeah,
like
honestly,
the blowjob
true.
one, dude.
The people who asked for the feminine energy today, fuck
got it,
you.
bro.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
pissed.
hey,
This
hey,
is
you want some
feminine
feminine? You want some
energy.
feminine energy? Oh, fuck you today.
Oh,
Maybe next week, buddy.
This is just a really quick one to answer, but since he asked what item from the Orlando trip would kill a Victorian area child,
That's a good one to know.
absolutely- absolutely the blue flame.
Most of the items in that trip would.
Yeah.
I don't
but
know though.
yeah.
I don't
But
know.
they
People
drank
back then were
alcohol
pretty
back then,
alcoholic.
dude.
You
No,
know,
They
the
drank
kids
like
drinking
like
alcohol back then.
punch wine. It was like 2%, man.
Yeah,
So they
yeah,
drink
yeah. They were
water.
drinking cheap wine.
They
and,
weren't
like,
drinking
shitty
fucking
stuff
blue
too,
flame.
right?
Blue
dude. They were
flame,
drinking
dude, would kill
gasoline.
them. Would burn you from inside. Like,
I know one thing that would definitely have killed him. It's not the blue flame, but it's close.
What is it?
It's not even remotely close, but
Don't worry about it. It was close to
I
it
think
on
that
the
would have.
table,
I think
you
that
know?
would have done quite the
That's
opposite.
true.
Progress society.
The industrial revolution
Limits
would have
never
taken
been-
5 years, dude. It would just been
Yeah.
Dude, you know what
We would
killed
be
them?
so advanced by now, you know.
That pork belly we had at Kappa would have killed them, bro. They wouldn't be able to handle that, dude.
I think
Would've
about
just-
that often. It's
would've
been
melt-
weeks, man.
that
It
was
wouldn't melt.
insane.
I think about that pork belly all the time.
Yeah, no, that's the second best bite of meat I've had in my life.
Yeah, that was wow.
I
And the
often-
thing is, go ahead, sorry.
I often try to think of like what is the thing that like truly like if they drank it they would die, and I can't get anything past like I think just Four Locos win. I can't find anything in my head that would beat a Four Loco.
Regular
Like,
groundwater would kill
the
them.
OG, the OG Four Loco.
Not our groundwater.
No,
Yeah,
but regular
these-
groundwater from it. That's why they were
Dude,
drinking wine.
the
is 'cause they could not drink water.
BBL 100% kills a Victorian child.
That was
that-
fucked up.
that fucked me
was-
up.
that was fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, I,
I
like
was-
that you did that. I was proud of you actually when you.
I was
tell
well.
you.
First off, I was
Can you tell us about
compensated.
the BBL?
Yeah, I
I
was
saw the
so on
screenshot
stream-
after, and I was like, I'm proud of him for doing that.
Yeah, I was compensated well to drink a concoction called the BBL, which is a beatbox, buzzball, and Four Loko cocktail combined together. And it was not as bad as you'd think it is, but still, it was terrible.
Well, can't
Like, it
get
was-
much worse than
Yeah.
like you're just
Yeah.
like you know, like,
it was terrible, but it was not as terrible as I had thought it was going to be, if that makes sense. It was pretty bad though. Like it's worse than Fireball, worse than I was drinking like actual like swamp water. Like it was like
I saw that you did that. I wasn't there when it happened. I saw you did that, and I owe you an apology. You know, I wasn't familiar with your game.
That's yeah,
Dude,
that's
you can
level
listen.
shit, dude,
Scientists can
honestly.
vouch. I used to be a demon. You know, I used to put some pretty bad things to my body, especially alcohol wise. Like he's witnessed it. So
Speaking of things that were better than you thought they were, I had a Gonster in Orlando.
No,
So,
shut
yeah,
up.
I had a Guinness and Monster. It's a
Shut
Monster base,
up.
and you put the Guinness on
Oh
top.
my
And for
God.
some, it's literally unholy.
you're just trying to be
watch, but
cool right now, dude.
I look like a fucking loser right now. I look like such a fucking loser right now
So
talking
did I,
about this
drinking a
Gonster.
BBL.
I'm not trying to be cool.
You guys ever had a Borg? I've seen Borgs before. Did you guys have those in
I
college?
know what it is.
Oh.
I've never had it though. I
What
don't
is
want
that?
to.
Remind
I
me
don't
of
wanna
what that is.
dabble.
I think Cincy was
Blackout
telling me
think
about
it's
that.
rage gallon.
Mm.
You take a gallon of water. You pour
Oh,
most of it
God.
out, I think, or maybe all of it. You pour in like a fifth or a handle of vodka, a whole container of mayo, and then a bunch of like energy drinks.
And liquid
Oh,
IVs.
that
You're
will
supposed to
kill
put
you.
liquid
That would
IVs
kill a
too, because
Victorian
it's
child.
supposed to hydrate you at the same time. You're supposed to walk around with it the
Oh
whole
right,
day.
yeah.
Oh, I think you're talking about like the Mayo Energy. I'm like, this is just a budget for Loco, but way stronger.
Yeah, no,
Well,
no,
you're
it is
supposed
the
to put, like,
Mayo
Red
energy.
Bull or something.
Yeah.
Have you
but,
guys tried that shit?
No.
Mios?
Oh,
It will put you on the moon with your shakes. It's like that shit's really strong.
It'll put wait what?
Oh, actually, you know what I just also realized is like one of the saddest parts about RuneFest being canceled is that we don't get to try the dragon soup now.
Yeah.
No, the dragon
Oh,
soup.
yeah.
That's
I was
right.
looking
dude.
so forward to
Oh,
the
man.
dragon soup, man.
I think it was juiced up with caffeine too. Like it was legit.
It was.
like,
Yeah,
Oh
looking
yeah,
forward to
no,
it.
it's like equal parts. It's like way more. They must have different regulations there because I don't think you can like make
Yeah.
something here with that much caffeine in it.
no, definitely FDA, definitely not.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
not.
it was like equal parts caffeine, which is insane.
I think it was 300 milli. It was like a Four Loco kind of body, but with 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is
Oh,
eight.
Yeah, it's like a
Christ.
little
That's a bang.
less strong, I
Bang.
think, but a
It's
little bit
it's
more.
7%, but
caffeine.
I think it was like 200 milligrams of caffeine and 7%. That's
It was
that's
200. Even
fucked
200 is
up.
a lot. 200 is Celsius. That's 1 Celsius, which
That's
is
like nothing compared to old
pretty-
school for Locos, though.
pretty decent.
There's a reason they banned those.
Yeah,
It was killing high
unfortunately.
schoolers. Yeah.
Yeah, it almost killed me. Like I think we talked
No
about
shit.
like the only time we've ever. I don't know if we talked about like the only time we were like blacked out. I had one, and then the other time was like spring break in high school. I funneled 2 of those things, and I like it was like
my
super spotty, and I woke up on like a beach towel next to my friend. And he's like, "You all right?" I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
You had a gay date too. All right.
Yeah, hell yeah. He
And
did
dude,
have the gay
honestly,
thing.
yeah, my ass kind of hurt a little bit too. So who knows? Doesn't matter now.
All right, you guys want to do Twitter workshop?
I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'm interested in this. I have no fucking idea what it is.
I'm
so-
down to listen. tell you your tweets are not funny, and then also offer no tweet at the same time.
Prison Joe, this is 2 weeks in a row, brother.
I've been busy. I showed up today.
I got one. I'm not gonna set any expectations, but
I have
actually, let me
awful
look.
ones.
I might actually have something.
it's
They're
it's
bad.
Pride Month, so I felt it was appropriate. Arachnophobia is the dumbest fear. Who cares if two spiders get married?
It's,
pretty
you know,
good.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's got it.
That's cute.
It's cute. It's
It
cute.
is kind of cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Let me look and see if I have anything.
I got. She called me retard the way I eat her ass like burgers.
You just got in trouble.
I should
You got in
tweet
trouble
that.
last
though.
week,
I
buddy,
should
dude.
tweet that
Last
one.
week, buddy.
That
You
one I'm
really-
allowed to
Hams, I
tweet.
think he's kind of on his villain arc now, bro. You trying to?
Yeah,
you,
for
you
real.
trying to?
I don't know. Should I hold off on that or?
Nah, dude, tweet it. Tweet it.
You can launch it.
I'm gonna retweet
Tweet
the
that.
fuck out of that. I'm giving you permission to tweet that.
You ready? This is so stupid.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Dude, no, I got bad ones this week, dude.
This week.
Dude, last week you guys all liked mine. Stop it. All right, when when a cougar gets so old she needs hearing aids, she becomes a deaf leopard.
No,
That's
pretty
not your
fucking
worst,
good.
honestly,
That's,
bro.
like,
Like that's
honestly-
not. It's pretty decent. I think it's pretty decent. I'll give you the
That's not-
benefit on
that
that
might
one.
be my worst
That's
one
not
ever.
that bad. That's okay.
No, it's not your worst ever.
And then, okay, I got this one. This one was sent to me to like workshop into some save a tweet. But did anyone send you guys a picture of someone of Sade? Like, I don't know if everyone got this picture. No one? No one chimed in?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna wait on this one. I'm gonna post it in the After Dark channel in this Discord. I'm just waiting for Satyr to do something, and I'm gonna reply with this.
I can't see.
I just posted it.
What the fuck is that Seder?
That's not
That's
Seder,
not
but that's
Seder, no.
hilarious. It looks just like him.
If we can make sure we show that
Oh
Saint
my
Tits,
fucking
hopefully Satyr
God.
doesn't listen to this part of the podcast, but I'm patiently waiting over here for him to tweet
No
something.
one
in
gets
which...
this far into the podcast.
Dude, I'm about to
Yeah, that's true.
steal that right now and tweet it, dude.
No,
Fuck
no,
you.
No one
that's
listens to the
mine.
end of
That's
these.
mine. So I'm patiently waiting for Satyr to do something, and I will respond with that when it is appropriate.
Dude, just
Can
tweet
somebody
that
fill
and
me
be
in? I don't
like,
think I
it'd be
have
like,
access.
just tweet that, be like, it's crazy what Seder did to join Based. I don't know, like that's stuff like that would be.
Nah, but
Just reply
no
with
one
that.
is still seated for this part of the podcast. If you're still listening this far in, drop a comment said I am seated, so that we know.
What,
No
do
one,
they get
no
something
one,
in return?
no one is seated this far into the podcast.
You don't think so? I have faith in you guys. I think one of you will comment it, and if you don't, I will myself. Like I'll go on there. You know, I'll take the
I'll
bullet.
make an alt. Make
We
it
got a
look
lot
like,
of
you know, more
truckers that
popular.
listen to us. They got the
Well,
whole
we shall find out.
going on.
And then I got another one that like literally needs some workshopping. I don't really understand like how to take this one, but I like how the ending is.
Continue.
Yeah, sorry, hold on. I don't have it. Yeah, never mind. I'll pass. I'll come back next week. I'll have it worked out. I need to
Damn,
workshop it a little bit
stressed
more.
out.
You
Keep up
little
with-
stage fright? That's okay. That's
Yeah,
No,
he
this
I
looks-
just
this
like
See, I've never heard him
Bad,
speak like that
bad.
before. Seems really.
It's because I'm taking this other thing and I'm trying to turn it into a tweet in my head. I don't actually have it written down. Dads used to have 4 to 5 kids. Now kids got 4 to 5 dads. Climate change is wild, man. See, I told
That's
you I
so
wasn't
fucking
ready.
stupid.
Way
that I
to go,
want you to-
guys! I
want
told you
to-
the tweet
No,
wasn't
no.
good enough to read.
No, but you
I
didn't
want you to
tweet that a
tweet
little
that.
bit for Twitter.
I want you to tweet that. That's better than the first one. That's significant.
This makes me think about what T Papa's process is when he's workshopping tweets. Like, I feel like he's in the
Told
fucking
you.
lab with like things written, like hung up on
I'm
the.
glad
on
he
the
does it
board.
because,
The
like, if I
corkboard
tried,
and
if
the
I tried as
string,
hard as
dude.
he did, I'd probably bring a bunch of stuff like this. But he does it every week, so like, I'm only trying to bring good stuff. I feel like we only have one of this. Like 2 of this would be bad. So thank you, T Papa.
You're welcome.
Shotgun method.
I got you guys. Go.
You know?
I got you guys. Don't worry.
All right.
I used
are
to
we good
have
to
some
send?
horrific drafts.
Yeah, protect me
do
if
you
I
know-
get beat up.
Listen,
I deleted them all.
I worked really hard to make Saints make that Bread Dog Halo photo this week. That was a cool tweet, man.
That was
It was
great.
awesome.
That was a cool tweet. All right.
So
I'm
Thank you, Sanctus.
all my drafts have been deleted, but I just wrote one out real quick that I stole in like 2017. She eat my ass on the plane. Call it Skyrim.
I love that.
Oh my god,
That's
Pretty
amazing. What
fucking
are you
good.
talking about?
It's pretty. I tweeted it in like 2017, but I'm gonna tweet it again if we
No
get
one
the
remembers.
approval from the committee.
Just don't retweet it. Just send it again.
No,
I've seen
dude.
you
Oh
do
no,
that
it's
shit
typed
where
out.
you
I'm sending it
retweet
again.
That's what I
I'm sending it
meant, yeah.
again.
Just send it
It's
again.
mine again.
I
It's
want
an
to go
original
back
thought. What do you
and
mean?
retweet it because that's what Reed does, bro. He just goes back 5 years ago and he retweets people's shit, dude.
Is there anything else you need to get out?
Now I'm gonna go
T-Papa, while we're
screenshot
at
it
the
and like
resentment
reply to your
thing?
tweet. Be like, you tweeted this before.
You should. Yeah. Okay. I'm
your
tweeting.
shit
We
up.
have,
I'll
we
tell
have approval.
Scientist
Committee
is. He
approval?
told me to just tweet at Caleb Presley. Your show sucks. Which is
That's
funny,
very
but he's not responding to that. Oh.
All right, thanks. See you guys on the Patreon. Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.